Hello everyone, welcome to the next part of the training. Today we're going to be covering keyword research. The importance of this part of the process is that you've identified your target market to start your online campaign with. You've built out all sorts of topics that are relevant to that target market, and now that you've got an idea of the sorts of things you can write about, we need to find the right keywords to put in the articles that you're doing, the keywords that people are looking for online. And I'm going to show you the ways that you can find out which keywords are being researched or being typed into the search engines, so that you've got a heads up on what to put in your article. Put the wrong keywords in that people aren't looking for and no one's going to find you. Use the right keyword that people are actively looking for and you're going to get traffic to your website. So I have done up just a simple Word document which you will find attached to the email that you got today. And this is just so that I can outline the steps that we're going through today. You'll find here that I've given you all of the addresses that you're going to need to follow through on this. I've covered some of the details that I'll be talking about, just so that you can be assured that all of the relevant information is here for you. So the first things first, all these tools are free. I thought that's the best way to start. And the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to introduce you to the Google research tool. Google is the biggest search engine. Most of us do all of our research on Google, and if you don't, well, that's okay. I mean, it's not the be all and end all. It's just that this will give you information on what the majority of people are searching for around the world. Now let's go straight to this Google research tool. I'm going to give you a couple of examples today on what types of keywords. This is just a general one that I wanted to show you. It sort of shows you. Anyway, let's just go ahead. I'll just want to show you and you'll get the gist of it. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to type a keyword into this Google AdWords tool. So I thought we'd choose like a physical product. I thought maybe a Canon digital camera, just so you can see how this works. Then I'll use a business example. Now, I've loaded this page before, but usually there's a script there to put, where you've got to copy the letters and numbers. They do that so that they can be assured that you are not one of those robotic things filling out forms. So do your best. If you make a mistake, it doesn't matter. They will give you another chance. Okay, now here's our results for Canon digital cameras. As you can see from this, over 2 million people, nearly 3 million people searched in the month of November for a Canon digital camera. This is far too high a number to be competing with online. So we need a longer tail keyword. Most people who would have been searching for Canon digital camera, most of them would be looking for information, just general information about the Canon digital camera. If we chose a longer or more detailed keyword, for instance, something with a brand, a model number in it, we would be far more likely to find people who have gone past the research and are now ready to buy. So, going down, now the purpose of not competing with the majority of sites out there is that you want to get traffic to your site straight away. If you choose a much more popular term, it can take you weeks, a couple of months to get high enough in the search engine rankings to get traffic to your site. You need to choose keywords that you can get traffic to straight away and that you can get up into the Google rankings as quickly as possible. Then you can work on your higher ranked keywords. But not all of it, just because something gets a lot of traffic doesn't mean that they're all going to be buyers. And that's what I want to give you now. You want to find what's a fairly good amount of traffic looking for that keyword. You want to look for how hard it is to compete in that particular keyword, and then you want to see, how many of those who are looking for that particular keyword are potential buyers, or or potentially going to interact in your website in some way that you can benefit from. And they're all the tools that I'm going to show you right now. Now here's one here. Look at this. It's a longer keyword. We call this a long tail keyword. So it's got a model number in it as well. Now let's see. And it's got 40,500 people search for that particular keyword in December. That's not too bad. How much is that a week? That's 10,000 a week. That's not bad every day, is it? So next thing we're going to do is we're going to check how much competing people you've got bidding for this particular term. Don't worry about this section here that you'll see on these results. These are the amount of competition competing in AdWords for these particular keywords. So it's irrelevant to us if we're looking for free search engine rankings. Okay, so copy that. Let's paste it into Google, which I've already done. Now you'll see that I've put quotation marks around the keyword here. This is going to give us an exact match of this term in the search engine results, so that we can see exactly how many we're competing for that exact term. This is a very good result. Over here you can see you'll see the search results here for this term. It turns out that there's only 18,400 competing sites with this exact term. If you get a number under 30,000, that's what we'll always be aiming for at this stage, is under 30,000 in that search results. Then you, with all of the marketing that I'm going to teach you, you should be able to quickly get up onto the first page of a Google search for a good keyword term. That means lots of free clicks onto your site. You don't have to pay for anyone clicking on your site, and you'll actually, if the truth be known, all of these searches down this side of the page are given much more credence to, because everybody knows that these are advertisements here, and you know that people are just wanting to sell, or you just know that they're paying for that. Whereas this, they're here because they've got good content on their pages, because they know how to optimize their sites. It's just got more credibility. So if you're found on this side, you'll get a lot more credibility attached to the content on your particular website. So that's great. Next step, let's check for how much difficulty we'd have to compete for this particular term. Now I've already copied it, haven't I? So I will go to this website. Now all of these are in the attachment that I've sent you. So okay, now this is going to check the difficulty to compete for this term. Now I'll just click on it. Ideally we're looking at under 40. Yeah, that's very good. 36 out of 100. So if it's under 40, you can actually rank for more than one spot on page 1 of Google for this term,